Okay, so let's start. Make sure you have your pen and paper ready because this is going to be a bit technical, more technical than yesterday. All right, so the first thing, I think a few people are already asking about this, but I want to dive deeper into custom fields. So think of custom fields as placeholders for data. And as I've shown yesterday, there are different types of custom fields depending on your need. This is very important, and I will highlight the main confusion that usually clients or users encounter when using or setting up custom fields. Okay, so for custom fields, there's just a lot. I'm not sure if I can go through them one by one, but some of them are just very self-explanatory, right? So date field, um, email, phone number, money. Money can be different currencies. You also have a text. Either you have a short text or a long text. Website. Those are very self-explanatory, right? I would just like to highlight some that are not very common. Okay. One of the things. Let me just check if on my slides. Hang on. Give me a moment. Okay. So I will show custom fields later with the demo, but I just want to highlight, I will not cover as much as everything. Like most of them are very simple to understand, like files would be of course files, but I just want to make sure that I teach you what I've learned in dealing with or setting up custom fields for clients. Okay, so these are just some. And then again, feel free to tinker around and ClickUp and find out, try to create I'm sure you've tried. If you have already tried the homework that we've given you yesterday. So that's a good practice to get familiar with custom fields, because I want you to practice first before I discuss. Because usually once you try it and you make errors or make mistakes, and then once I teach you the right way of doing it, it's gonna make more sense. It's gonna stick, compared to me giving you the right way and then you don't have the chance to experience or make mistakes. So that's my way of teaching as well. Okay, so one of the best practice when dealing with custom fields is just like what I said. It's the same with um, naming folders or lists. Make sure that you have a naming convention, and also to keep it short. Some clients, they like to put like a lot of information, but please keep it to just 1 to 2 words, whether it's the name of the custom fields or the options in the dropdown or the tags. Make sure that you keep it short and sweet. Okay. If you are a member and an admin of the workspace, you would have access to custom field manager, which I will show later on as well. And then just recently, this has been something that I've been waiting for a long time, and lucky for you guys, ClickUp has just rolled out the custom field permission. So that means, because before, some clients would like to add, let's say, a money field for add a value to a certain task and how much revenue is generated, let's say, for a particular deliverable, but they couldn't do that because they want to keep it private from the team members, for example. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to money, it becomes complex, right? No matter how mature, or even if we say we're like adults, when it comes to money, it just makes it complex. All right. So there are emotions involved in money. So clients would like to keep it private, because not everybody has the maturity level to understand how to run a business. So things like that sometimes needs to be private. So now you can create a money field, and you can also set the permissions so that it is only shown to certain people. All right. And then I will also highlight when creating custom fields, because it's not all the time that you need to create a custom field. As a best practice, you need to check first if the custom field is already there. All right. Because you don't want to end up with custom fields saying email address, customer email, and then you have 3, but they have the same function. right? So you can actually use just one. So tip number one, before you even create a custom field, check if it's already existing. Especially if, let's say, email, phone number, those are pretty like global information that other departments may have already been using. Okay, so check if it's already there before you even create a new one. If it's very unique and it doesn't exist, then that's the only time you create that custom field. Another thing, if you decide then to use that custom field, let's say it's a drop down for the department, okay, or it's a drop down for marketing status, okay. So if you decide to choose and use the existing custom field, make sure that you do not change anything. Maybe you decided, oh, I thought maybe we should add another option in the drop down. Don't do that because you are not the creator of the custom field. And other departments are also using it, and you don't want to disrupt and cause confusion to their workflow. Okay, so there should be a common understanding to the meaning and how a custom field is being used. And also, if there is really a need to change and update, let's say the department drop down needs to be updated because the business grew and you added another team or a department, then make sure that you have a consensus with the whole organization before you even change the custom field. Okay, um, and this is also important, just an introduction. Once you do automations, especially with Zapier or Make, which we're going to do tomorrow, it's very important that this remember this. I'm going to highlight this as well tomorrow, but hopefully, yeah, I remember. But I'm going to say this now because it is very important. Once you start using Make and Zapier, one of the don'ts or the things that you need to remember is to never change anything unless you have the go signal from whoever did the automation. Because if, let's just say, you decided to change the name of the custom field, all right, or add an option to the drop down, or even just add an emoji to the label, that will affect the automation because the automations maps out the different names of the custom field. So if there's any changes in the name, it will lose the mapping of the custom field. So that's an important piece of information that you need to remember when you're also doing automations. With ClickUp, it's okay. It auto maps and it can trace if the custom field name was changed. So it doesn't affect that. Before, I had that issue before, but now I think it's more advanced, so it can detect. But with external automations, it will create an issue if you change the naming convention or delete a space. So make sure that nothing will be affected by the changes that you're doing once you're doing automations.
Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you found the content helpful and insightful. If you're ready to dive deeper and get a more comprehensive step-by-step guide on using ClickUp, we invite you to join our full course. Our course is packed with detailed lessons, practical tips, and hands-on training designed to help business owners optimize their processes or to empower virtual assistants to take their skills to the next level. Whether you want to streamline your business operations or become a ClickUp expert, we've got something for you. Enroll now and get lifetime access to exclusive content, expert guidance, and all the tools you need to succeed. Click the link in the captions to start your journey with us today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our course. Let's take the next step together and make your goals a reality.